safe. Enjoy this little intro until we get some people on here.
Of immigrants. We're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous.
Shout out to rapper Samson. Check out Samson on YouTube. The song's called Immigration.
That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security.
If you're illegal, we don't fucking want you here. I don't care if you're brown or if you got blonde hair. I don't care what color you are, it's all the same. If you're as white as Elon or dark as Cobby Lane, you do it legal. And if you don't, get the fuck out. Rules keep our lives civilized, otherwise we bug out. If we don't vet citizens at the entrances, and it's a recipe for disaster. We can't just let anyone in, that's crazy. They ain't just grabbing random people. They ain't just driving around and packing vans with Latinos. This ain't a haphazard attack on the Latin scene. It's cracking down on those who came through a passage that was illegal. I don't see the issue, and most Mexicans don't either. It's always the younger crowd that's acting so eager. So fuck the kids, ask the parents what they see. If they're immigrants, I almost guarantee they disagree. See, there's no one more proud in this country than those who came to it and did it the legal way and made dough and attained the shit. Then they turn around and see this protest nonsense. All these posters for folks who didn't go through the process. My father-in-law came to this country with nothing, no money to his name, turned nothing to something. And when he sees these videos of all the sudden destruction, he looks me in the eyes and tells me that he's fucking disgusted. You'll never see him in that crowd. It's just a bunch of kids holding up fuck ICE signs, but they don't know what they did. They don't even know who the hell was detained, and if you asked them, I bet they couldn't even tell you their names. It's fucking insane. There's no sense to be had, no thought whatsoever, no direction or path. If you're protesting being sent back to your country, then why the fuck would you be holding up the Mexican flag? Explain it to me, because really it doesn't make any sense to me. Who's the enemy? Your movement perplexes me. That's like breaking out of prison and going straight to the street and holding up a picket sign for the penitentiary. You know, I always been a firm believer in statistics. I always thought the numbers that you see are realistic, but I don't know. After the riots in LA, I think the unemployment rate is way higher than they say. Look at you, fucks. Good heavens, Pete's sake. Y'all been out in these streets now for several weeks, man. Y'all just doing it to do it. You don't even care that much. You ain't doing it for the cause. You just there to tear shit up. And what the fuck's with all the white people up in the mix? My people always gotta have something to fix. Did you ever think for one split second they don't want you there and you're just getting in the way of what they're trying to accomplish here? Don't worry, you don't have to face it alone. If there's a racial issue, we'll make it our own. You think screaming at the cops at the top of your lungs is gonna make them have a change of heart and drop all their guns? Like a scrawny little long-haired bony fucking white dude is gonna say profound shit to an ICE agent, and it's gonna make him change his mind about his occupation. Like, you know what? You're right, this is racist.
I'll get you a job.
Shout out to Samson. Wonderful song. Great job, brother. Okay, let's get into some of the news. So, first off, let's try to make something make sense. These people want to do an economic shutdown in these major cities to make ICE leave, to make the government say, hey, ICE, you got to leave. But you're doing an economic shutdown walkout at 5 in the afternoon when everybody's getting off work. What? That doesn't make sense. That's like they're going to be here protesting tomorrow. They changed the rally till tomorrow because they realized it was Friday. What are you going to accomplish on a Saturday when every federal fucking building and government building is shut down? You just want to cause chaos. You're not out here to accomplish anything. You just want to cause chaos. If you wanted to accomplish something, every one of you would be at the Capitol building protesting to try to get the laws changed, not in the streets getting violent. What you're doing is terrorism. You're breaking shit like large retarded babies because you're not getting your way. Instead of actually, why don't you actually write a bill, a law, and take it to Capitol Hill? I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol Hill. You know, that's how you get stuff done in a republic, right? And checks and balances. As a citizen, you can write legislation, you can write a bill, and you can present it to your local capital and try to get a law passed and get petitions signed and all kinds of stuff. But instead, you're in the streets fucking destroying shit and hurting people and killing people. We got point and case for you coming up right now. And yes, that's one of the new designs right there on the show here. I'll just show you it in a better view right now. It's on my back. I put it on my back. Hope everybody's blessed tonight. I hope you're all safe out here. Hope anyone that has to come across this broadcast is extremely blessed. Oh. Probably can't see that like that. How about if I move you right here and then we'll get to the news. It's Trump on a war pig. There was going to be another print down on the bottom, but I got to do that after the fact because the prints came out too big. And then I did 2 prints on this shirt so you can see how the color comes out and everything. Support your local ice raids and America First. And as you can see, it's fully supplemented into the shirt. No cracking, no pilling. Stretch it all you want. Nothing's going to happen to it. You can dry it all you want. We got all blacked out designs. We got the color designs. So we got quite a few new designs, but I'm going to try to stick with 4 at a time for a little bit because having too many designs just takes up too much stock. And I would like to have numerous, I've got a bunch of shirts and then I've got a bunch of shirts that I know are where they're from. So, yeah, we're getting it going. We will be at this rally tomorrow that's here. They changed it because they're retarded. And I might have a little bit of merchandise with me there tomorrow if anybody shows up, Florida prosecutor defends 2020 release of Ahmed Jihad Biho on insanity plea. Now he's charged with killing 3 tourists. That's the one that we covered yesterday and the day before. This guy that's supposedly a random killing that's got numerous extreme cases of shooting people. The case they're talking about, point in case in 2021, he shot somebody and then pled insanity, and they just fucking let him go. Not guilty. Not guilty. This is that, you remember, this is that fucking bitch I was protesting in 21 and 2022. We went out there and protested. Liberal as a motherfucker. Infiltrated Florida. Still here though, right? So 5 people charged over shooting of Indiana judge wife in their home. So let's read that whole story because that's one that just recently happened. January 23rd, they posted it. So they usually try to keep things up to date with the post millennial. Oh, it's been a long day. 5 people charged over home invasion shooting. Oh, God, look at these fucking people. Holy fuck. I mean, just looking at them, you knew they were going to murder somebody in life. Holy fuck. What the fuck is that, bro? It's like something you would have seen on Creature Feature with the pallbearer back in the 70s and 80s. You expect Elmira to come out of the scene there. 5 people have been taken into custody following the shooting of an Indiana judge and his wife in their Lafayette residence. Authorities have said the judge, as well as his wife, survived the attack with injuries. Superior Court Judge Stephen Meyer and his wife, Kimberly Meyer, were shot and injured during an attack at their home in Mill Pond Lane on Sunday afternoon. According to the Lafayette Police Department, both victims were hospitalized from the injuries, but were in stable condition after the attack. There were 5 total suspects. Can we get to a motive here? Police responded to the residence shortly after 2 p.m. on Sunday after receiving reports of shots fired. Officers found the couple inside the home suffering from injuries. Okay, do we have a motive? By Monday evening, investigators confirmed the 5 individuals were believed to be involved in the shooting, and a manhunt ensued, leading to the arrest, while a motive has not been officially disclosed. One of the suspects charged with attempted murder has been set to go before the judge of a separate trial just days after the shooting. So no motive then. Judge Myers' statement, I am so grateful, outpouring. Well, obviously, maybe we'll find out these people were involved. They were prosecuted by this judge. Maybe it was political. Who knows? Some semi-truck trailers burnt up at a grocery store today in California. I'm assuming it's from the cold weather. If not, then maybe sabotage. It's kind of weird that the whole row of fucking cabs caught on fire. I posted a video of that earlier. Sorry. Wait a minute. For some reason, everything just jumped back to like fucking 2 weeks ago in the news postings. Let me refresh this page real quick. Okay, here it is. 5 people. Head of LA Homes nonprofit charged for stealing over $10 million in taxpayer funds, spending it on luxury travel homes. So here's what I want to know. Literally every day, we're finding out 40, 50, 100 people in each state are just stealing all of our fucking money. Representative. Just stealing fucking everything we got. Millions, billions, and trillions of fucking dollars. You know, we're getting close to a quarterly fucking deficit on America with the amount of money we've come up with from all of this fucking fraud. So why don't we start selling off all these people's fucking shit and just put it towards the deficit of America? Fuck a $1,200 check. How about we get down some of the deficit so our prices can go down a bit? Until that happens, our prices ain't going down. So how about we do that? Because there's a lot of fucking fraud. A lot of stuff's happening right now. We pulled out of the WHO again. Thank God. Wish we'd pull out of fucking NATO. I mean, we're fighting with them right now. Tom Homan says Spamberger pulled a bait and switch on VA voters, campaigning as a moderate, now obstructing ICE. And she's trying to pass an actual bill that would stop the federal government from federalizing National Guard, which would be an actual constitutional crisis. And yeah, that would be an actual. You could be. I don't know. That's a sticky situation. That's war. That's two factions. That's a law that can't be passed. And if they pass it, then we see where everything's at right now. You know. New York City Teachers Union plans solidarity march for Minneapolis. Demands ICE agents leave. Oh God. Listen, man, nothing you're doing right now is going to affect anything that's happening. Nothing's going to change. As a matter of fact, all it's going to do is ramp it up and make it more extreme, which we're fine with that. We're perfectly okay with that right now at this point. Holy fuck. We need to see something pretty soon, or we're fucked, you know? I don't mean we're fucked like we're going to lose. I mean we're fucked like you're all just not going to exist anymore all of a sudden. And that would suck, wouldn't it? For you leftists? Holy fuck. ICE captures illegal alien child sex offenders, predators amid surge in Seattle. Go figure, a bunch of pedophiles in Seattle. Tim Waltz begs for donations to his legal defense fund after DOJ subpoena over obstructing ICE. Why don't you use some of those billions of dollars you stole, motherfucker? Why don't you use some of that money you got? What about all them suitcases full of cash and shit? Why don't you go pick up some of that cash and use it for your legal funds? Dim state lawmakers move to bar former ICE agents from local police jobs in Washington, D.C. But it gets better, because right now they're on live TV bitching that state police officers are beating the fuck out of them and helping federal agents now. So make up your mind for us. Is it the federal agents? Are we defunding the police today? Are we defunding the sheriffs today? Are we defunding federal agents today? What are we defunding today, guys? Because today, every day, it's something fucking different. So which one is it? Arizona Dim AG suggests residents can shoot ICE. Understand your ground law. Says ICE is not real law enforcement. We're at war. We're at fucking war with these liberal states. Let me reread that for you. Let's get into the whole article. How about that? Let me reread this for you. We're at fucking war, man. God, buy some shirts, guys. Get a hold of me, buy some shirts. I'm gonna launch my shop tomorrow after the protest because I got so much shit to do before the protest. We're doing single print and double print shirts. So double print shirts, print. You know what I mean? Plus I got a print on the back. You know, full sublimation, inked into the shirt, never gonna fucking crack, fade, stretch, or anything like that. It's ink. It's not on top of the shirt. It's in the fiber itself. Okay, let's get into this story. Because the headline is pretty fucking extreme, isn't it? Send a link. I don't want to send shit. Fuck you, Microsoft. I will never make you the default on my computer. Fucking Bill Gates wanting to block the sun and make me eat fucking faggot meat and shit. What the fuck? Arizona Dem AG suggests residents can shoot ICE. Understand your ground law says ICE is not real law enforcement. Well, they are, and they actually have more ability to arrest you than other law enforcement. They can do it quicker without the same checks and balances. So calm the fuck down. But here we go. Arizona. And I love Arizona. I lived in Arizona. I've lived in Mesa, Tempe, Apache Junction, Surprise, Superior. I love Arizona. Okay, it's a great fucking state. In the 90s, Arizona was fire as fuck. But now Arizona's all fucked up. You know? I saw my first Hishi in fucking Arizona, in Mesa, Arizona, at a gas station when I was fucking like 17 years old. I saw my first Hishi in Arizona. Mesa, Arizona, right down by the Arizona Mall, which is not far from Atomic Comics, if you know Mesa at all. Jules, what's up, brother? Arizona's Attorney General Chris Mays suggested that residents can open fire at ICE agents if they feel that their life is in danger during a sit-down interview on Tuesday. The comment from the Democrat comes as far left-wing politicians have been claiming that ICE is akin to the Gestapo. Now, understand how extreme this propaganda and rhetoric is. And this is what an entire generation of functionally retarded people are hearing. And when you're functionally fucking retarded, you don't go any farther than you just stopped at that line right there. You know what I mean? You don't ever read into anything down at the bottom. You don't read into facts. You don't look into the law. You just listen to what people tell you. And whatever the collective around you is doing is what you listen to. And it's such insanity at this point. Mays warned that Arizona's stand your ground law, which allows for residents to use deadly force in self-defense, could be a receipt for disaster if anti-ICE agitators come into contact with ICE agents. It's kind of a receipt for disaster because you have these masked federal officers with a very little identification, sometimes no identification, wearing plain clothes and masks, Mays said, and added that ICE officers are very poorly trained. Yeah, but they're not going to these ICE protesters' houses. The stand your ground law is for your home. It's for your private property domicile. So are you stating that as the head official of law in this state, that you're putting the legal interpretation of the stand your ground law is that these people can shoot officers in the fucking streets? Is that what you're saying, allegedly? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying. It's kind of a receipt for disaster because you have... How many times did she just say that? Because you have these masked federal officers with very little identification, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it scrolled up. Let's go. During the interview, Mays said she did not think ICE officers are real law enforcement. She also threatened to prosecute ICE officers if they violate an Arizona law during the appearance, which isn't possible. That's not legally possible for you to do. And you're the AG of this fucking state. Holy fuck, man. When I built the Arizona University parking lot and I poured all the Sony tubes there back when I was 17, man, I would have made it to where those things fell on some people if I'd have known you motherfuckers were going to do this shit. Holy fuck, bro. We just kill ICE agents. That's what she's saying. You just legally... The 12 News reporter was taken aback by her comments when she suggested that residents may shoot ICE agents in self-defense. She then, listen, look, but on the upside, we arrested a major fucking hitter today, and we got the runaway Olympian on the upside. On the downside, we got some lies on the TV today, which I'm not cool with, but I'm willing to call out, even if it's my administration. You know what I mean? I'm willing to call it out. I love you, Donald Trump, but when your administration came out today and said that the crime in all these major cities is down by 22%, man, look, bro, you can fucking fart in my eye and tell me I just got some dirt in it, but I know it's pink eye, motherfucker. And I don't like pink eye. So if you don't know, that's how you get pink eye. So if you want to fuck with your sister, little kids, fart in her fucking eye while she's asleep. That's the kind of pranks we did when we were kids. We did stupid shit. We'd egg your fucking house, toilet paper your fucking tree. We didn't fucking destroy your $200,000 car and go, oh, it's a prank. Oh, officer, it's a prank. My God, what's wrong with you people? Pranks aren't supposed to kill or maim people. They're supposed to just be funny and stupid, maybe hurt people. You know, flaming bag of dog shit. But I guess a flaming bag of dog shit reminds you too much of your own life, huh? So it probably hurt your feelings. I didn't think about it like that. JD, man, I don't even care about JD Vance, motherfucker. Okay. Next line over. I'm just waiting to get to these things that we got in YouTube right now, guys. I planned on being at that fucking rally today. That's where I planned on being all day. I planned on being live at that rally. I got fucking signs all made up, extra shirts all made up. Fucking, then it didn't happen. Listen, if you can boycott the Super Bowl, please do. If you're not so fucking hung up on games, actual just games, Bad Bunny plans to use the Super Bowl halftime show to honor queer icons, plans to wear a dress. Come on, bro. That's what you want to be known for, NFL? That's the toughness of your fucking NFL? As a fucking fag in a dress? Honoring people's sexuality? That's all that is. You're just honoring being a fucking weird, creepy motherfucking person to honor your sexuality like that. Always having to justify your sexuality means you're doing something horribly fucking wrong behind the scene. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to justify who you are. See, I'm just a piece of shit, and I go with the flow, and I tell you I'm a piece of fucking shit. You know what I mean? I get that I'm just like a lot of the things that I'm against. I understand that. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a fucking asshole. Yeah, I know. I'm a racist left. I get it. I'm a fascist. Oh, hurts my feelings. You gotta let that shit roll off you, man. Facebook meetup murder. 4 Missouri teens charged in killing of decorated Marine vet. So this shit's getting out of control, guys. This generation is fucking insane. Nuts. They're more than nuts. They're through the roof. And I'm going to prove it right here. We're going to pull up. We're going to go ahead one step on our live tonight and do some YouTube surfing or some X surfing really quick. And I want you to hear this. First of all, look at him. Dude, fuck. Eli Wallace from Stargate Universe looks cool compared to this fucking dude. I mean, he's clearly been sitting in his mom's basement for the past fucking 37 years. Fucking jacking off to anime.
I'm generally a pretty liberal person, but when I saw videos of ICE jumping out of unmarked vehicles and nabbing people off the street, that's when I actually bought my first AR-15. So I'm pretty new to this, but the Second Amendment's for all of us. And now I'm seeing videos of Black Panthers out in Minneapolis, chasing down ICE and other police and stuff. I think that's what it's all about.
This is war.
We're facing
like I said,
right now.
This is war.
And I'll be prepared for if that stuff comes to my neighborhood.
What have you sort of thought about it? I've seen the same videos you're talking about. I've seen some of the stuff in person that you're kind of talking about. I've seen some people on the right wing take issue when the left arms up.
No, they don't.
I mean,
We take issue when you try to intimidate federal law enforcement, which is a crime. Okay, and now you just heard that, and here I want you to hear this because we played it a minute ago, but a lot of you weren't on here. I want you to hear the beginning of Samson's song here, the intro.
Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%. And that's why we're going to keep focusing enforcement resources on actual threats to our security.
You see what I'm saying, guys? Like, it's just pure hypocrisy. They got nothing they actually stand on. If you don't know Sam...
Legal. We don't fucking want you here. I don't care if you're brown or if you got blonde hair. I don't care what color you are, it's all the same. If you're as white as Elon or dark as Cobby Lane, you do it legal. And if
you don't know Samson, this is my intro song tonight. We're going to do an intro song every night when we go live, just to give it a few minutes for people to get on. And then I got some pointers from some people on WhatsApp today that are influencers. We're going to start doing an intro beginning. And we're going to change things up a little bit. Things are going to get better, guys. Okay. We finally got some information on this Chinese spy balloon, by the way.
I do want to head to some of the other big stories that we are following. And you might remember this video right here on your screen. 2 years after a mysterious Chinese spy balloon was shot down off the coast of South Carolina, we are learning new details about what was apparently inside.
Finally.
The balloon was shot down by the U.S. military over the Atlantic Ocean back on February 4th of 2023 after flying over Alaska, across the U.S., and then over to the East Coast. A report published by Newsweek now states the balloon contained technology from at least 5 American companies. The report states inside the balloon were a satellite communication module, sensors, and other sophisticated surveillance equipment, some of which was held in a foam cooler. The FBI has not responded to any questions about the report. Now, back when the balloon was spotted, the Chinese government claimed it was a weather balloon that blew off course. U.S. intelligence agencies found it was actually being used for spying. U.S. intelligence officials have said that the information captured by the balloon was not successfully relayed to China. I do want to discuss really all of this here and the latest developments, so let's bring in a guest again to discuss all of it.
And yes, if you see these prints anywhere, they were stolen from me because I personally designed every one of these prints on these shirts, by the way. Every single print, well, you know this is my trademark, but every single print is an original print of mine. Okay, and this is what they get to see when they come up behind me tomorrow, exactly what's on the screen. So I'm all decked out for tomorrow. This is going to be tomorrow's shirt. I've only worn it the 2 times on my live stream, so I'm a dirty old redneck. I'll wear it again. We arrested some of the most wanted people in America today. One of the most wanted people in America, I guess you'd say.
Got everybody?
Yeah, we got everybody. Let me speed you up here.
Around the world. We are here today to announce another record historic achievement because of law enforcement partnerships across America and across the globe.
Them glaze themselves. That's what we're for, your constituents. We glaze you. You just give us the information.
Today, we are announcing a capture of another FBI's most wanted top 10 fugitive, Ryan Wedding. That makes 6 top 10 FBI captures in 1 year alone. To put that in perspective, that's 2 more than the entirety of the prior administration. And none of this would be possible without the tremendous leadership of Attorney General.
I want to see, we left the World Health Organization. They got the,
Anti-ICE agitators in Minnesota plan an economic blackout today. It's part of their protest dubbed.
Let me make this very clear again.
Anti-ICE
Let me
agitators
make this
in
very
Minnesota.
fucking clear. Anti-ICE protesters wanted to do an economic blackout, but they thank you very much. Thank you. They want to do an economic blackout, but they do their protest when everybody's getting off of work. You do your walkout when everybody's getting off. How the fuck are you blacking anything out when people aren't at work for you to black their fucking companies out? That makes sense. That makes sense. You're in the cities. You're running on bankers' hours, bro. These fucking little shops and shit aren't open until 10 o'clock at night where you're protesting. All that shit's closed when you're out there protesting it. What are you doing? Thank you very much once again. What are you actually doing, Zach? Thank you, brother. What are you accomplishing? What are your actual solutions to the pollutions is what we want to know. Other than murdering people, other than getting violent and breaking shit and fucking things up and doing nothing but causing destruction, higher fucking costs in our country, and war. What else what are you doing? You're out here getting violent and being fucking retarded, blowing your little fucking retarded faggot whistles in the street and following ICE agents around doesn't accomplish anything for your goal. Why don't you go out and get millions of petitions signed, millions of signatures on a petition? Why don't you write a bill? Why don't you fucking present some fucking options? Why don't you present some solutions, Democrats?
Blackout today.
I got solutions. Don't ask me. I got solutions, motherfucker.
It comes as three.
Like I said, I'm a retarded piece of shit, not to nobody. Ain't nobody listening to my solutions.
Church service in St. Paul. Former acting DHS Secretary Chad Wolf joins me now.
No, that's exactly what you are. You're fucking brainwashed. I'm the opposite of the definition brainwashed. I'm literally talking shit about my own side. You're in an actual cult. You can't argue with me. You can't give me any logic. You can't give me any facts. That's the definition of being a brain-dead fucking retard. You understand that, right? What's the definition, Einstein's definition of being retarded and being insane? What is it? It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So you fuck New York up, and then you move to Florida, and y'all do the same shit down here. What the fuck kind of bug is that you got in here? Ha! Well, you're a dead motherfucker now. Anyway, and then you come down here and you do the same old shit again, do the same old voting, same old everything. You're actual insane according to Einstein, So I can have a logical debate with you, give you the definitions right out of the actual Webster's Dictionary book version, not off of fucking Wikipedia. Wikipedia are opinion pieces from people, right? People get together and write those. That's not coming out of the dictionary. You understand that, right? Those aren't the actual definitions of things. It says right on it, opinion. That's what people come together and fucking do. You can go make a Wikipedia page yourself. You can go fucking write a Wikipedia page about me right now. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Fucking, you can't argue, you can't debate, you can't give facts, can't get logic, can't give truth, can't give law. You can give feelings, you can give emotions, you can give whatever the collective wants. You can sew your mouth to each other's assholes and regurgitate the same old shit. But I can talk shit about your side and my side at the same time and feel just fine about it. I can argue. You know what? Me and my good friend that lives next door to me, we argue more than we fucking get along. But we never fucking fight. Do you understand? We debate all the time. We make each other uncomfortable as fuck. And then 5 seconds later, it's whatever. That's just what life is. Motherfucker. That was a lot of talking I did, too. I would be fucking fired. I would be fired if these motherfuckers stood there in my ear like this with a whistle, because I would beat the fuck out of you if you did that dumb shit to me. Oh, my God. Those whistles. Listen, we use annoying sounds and tones in music in other countries for warfare, to torture people, okay? That shit, for someone that has PTSD, is like a fucking bullet, bro. And you're liable to catch the wrong motherfucker out there that's just, you're going to eat that whistle. It's going to taste good. They already are fucking around. You're the ones finding out.
Yes, we don't always agree. And yes, there are racial tensions. But what you see is a community standing together of many nations, ages, sizes, backgrounds, colors. We are standing together.
Literally every person standing there is black. Where's the other colors? I think there's one little white dude way back here. I think I can see a white eyeball. Literally everybody else there. Yeah, I don't mind torture. I don't mind.
And we are not.
Look, motherfucker, like I just told you, I'm more attuned to a Viking or a barbarian. I ain't got those kind of morals. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shit. We're the last kind of people you want to push to violence because we literally don't care. I don't have wartime crimes. What is that? That's not a thing. Are you fucking kidding me? What? What? You're about to find out how twisted reality really is. Oh, we got an undercover video. Was this James O'Keefe, I wonder?
Americans all. And it's just, what is the end goal? Why are they allowing they want to change the demographics of the United States? They really do. Because, I mean, honestly, the people from Nebraska, like my family's time, like Americans that have, my family's been in the United States for 100 years, traditional standard Americans are not leftists. Not Americans all. And it's just, it literally is just to try to change it. So what is the end goal?
Here's the difference between you and me. I'm not trying to be tough. I'll pick up a rock, bro. I'll pick up a fucking blade. I'll pick up a stick. I don't give a fuck. If I can't kick your ass, I'll find something I can kick your ass with. I don't give a fuck. There ain't no such thing as a fair fight, bro. This is war. This is fucking hand-to-hand deadly combat or deadly projectile. This isn't fucking Call of Duty, you fucking retard. You ever rip someone's eyeball out with your fucking thumb before? You ever felt what it actually feels like to commit violence upon somebody? No, you probably haven't. Okay? Yeah, if you haven't stuck your thumb inside of an eye socket and pulled that motherfucker out of anger, then you've never really been through a tough life. You know what I mean? People think we want to get in the streets and box them. No. That ain't what we want to do anymore. That's what we wanted to do. Now you've pushed us to the point, this is war, you know? Imagine these idiots getting out here in 0+ weather when everything's closed for no reason whatsoever and they're not accomplishing a motherfucking thing. But we're the ones that are brainwashed. They're literally out here in 10, 15, 20 below weather for nothing. They're accomplishing nothing except getting more agents. And listen, all you're accomplishing is giving us what we want. Getting our president to send more agents after you. Because you're the terrorists in the streets that hate our country. You're the ones that are flying foreign flags. We're the ones that are sitting here with actual American stuff on, saying America first, make America great again. And all you're talking about is communism. Unfortunately for you, well, you're going to find out when you physically, through enforcement power, lose this fight. It's always the one that's in the right in America that wins. And you're going to find out. You fucked around, and now you're finding out. And it's breaking your brains. You don't know what to do with yourselves. A bunch more people were arrested today. And these liberal cities, Seattle, a bunch of people got arrested. And they're not getting let out. Federal judge ruled that they let those people out from the church, and the law said, fuck yourself. We're keeping them. They're going somewhere. Like this, look, this, why? Why even? That was 2020. Remember this? What's wrong with you people? Literally just turn yourself into fucking speed bumps. You're not fighting a war. You're just trying to commit suicide by other people, bro. You're not resisting anything by doing any of this.
New York. These are not programs that are going to ask the immigration status of any one of the children. All of those children are New Yorkers. They should all be enrolled clearly. These are programs for every single New Yorker. So, these are not.
Did you see the big headline in New York today? $28 billion worth of real estate moguls left the state of New York, and all of these landlords have put their properties up on fucking market. They're getting the fuck out of there. Where are you going to get this money from? That's what I want to know. The federal government's not going to give it to you. They're cutting you off. All your fucking billionaires and millionaires are leaving. All you're going to have are criminal aliens. How are you going to take care of criminal aliens when they don't pay taxes? Weird how that works, right? Oh, that's right. He just announced one of the highest tax raises for the middle class that New York has ever seen. I forgot about that. That's right. Like we told you was going to happen.
These are programs for every single New Yorker. These are not programs that are going to ask the immigration status.
Seattle raised taxes across the fucking board.
All of those children are New Yorkers. They should all be enrolled in pre-K and 3K, no matter where they were born or where they come from. And we are also proud to be a sanctuary city. What a sanctuary city means,
it means it's illegal.
Policies that have existed for years in the city that deny
ICE
agents access into schools, hospitals, city properties, or even the properties of city contractors, unless those ICE agents can present a judicial warrant signed by a judge.
Good thing it don't work like that. So he's flat out lying to you, New York City, because he doesn't have the authority to do that, for one. For two, ICE and the executive branch are above all that shit. They don't need a judicial warrant for anything. He can't pass a law because he's a fucking mayor. He can't pass a law for the state. He's a mayor. He's not a governor. And the governor's already said, no, we're not going to pass any of this asshole shit. So he's still flat out lying to your face and you believe him, but we're brainwashed. The governor, the sitting governor actually came out and said, I'm not going to pass. She vetoed his housing bills. He can't do any of this stuff. She vetoed all this shit, which means he can never do it again. It's abolished. It's not even on the fucking table is what a veto means for you people. I'm trying to find this video of this guy just beating the fuck out of the woman on that train today. Holy shit. This is your fucking immigrants, your peaceful immigrants that are here to help the scientists and the inventors. Biden judge orders release of Minnesota church protesters, Nakeem Armstrong and whatever the fuck that other person, Allen's name is. But the federal government said, no, go fuck yourself. We're not doing that. God. Look.
To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice.
This is
it's a lie. It's like so I'm Somali.
Are their spokespeople. I'm proud to be Somali. These are their spokespeople. And we've already proven all that bullshit is all a hoax. None of the shit she said ever happened. But these are their spokespeople. They're literally using retarded people with IQs of 67 and under to be their spokespeople.
Somali. To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lie. It's like.
So if you live in America and you've become a citizen here, you're an American. If you're a Somali, you go back to fucking Somalia. Donald Trump, we're going to get that clipped and we're going to send that to you over and over again. If you keep saying you're Somalian, like Ilhan Omar, you get fucking deported. Gone. Bye. Well, she doesn't get deported because she's about to go to prison. They've actually put a full investigation in on her. So now I see why they've done what they've done with her.
It's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali.
It's really hard to describe what you need to be Somali. You need to be okay with raping kids. You need to be okay with beating the fuck out of women. You need to be okay with fucking your cousins and your first brother. You need to be okay with fucking being so generationally fucking inbred that you're retarded. I don't know. Eat with your fucking hands. I don't know. Fucking eat gravy and rice with your fucking fingers. I don't know. What else you got?
Somali and what it means to be American, but it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like
not.
the bananas and rice.
No, it's not.
You know, people don't really.
That's horrible.
See, like, you know, it's
a horrible mixture.
You know, people don't think, oh, you can eat bananas with rice.
No, you can't. It's gross.
That's what it's like to be Somali and American. It's like.
Do you know why?
Combination.
Do you know why they eat bananas with rice? Because they're not civilized enough to have cattle farms and fucking have a civilized system where they can have abundant food. That's why they eat bananas and rice. Okay.
Banana and rice.
They eat with their fingers because they don't have civilized things like silverware and shit like that. They don't have plumbing.
But you're gonna get what I mean. So I'm Somali.
Well, we can see that you're Somali by the way you speak, honey. Don't worry, we can see the IQ. I gotta find out what's going on here, right? What's the headline here? What do we got going on, guys? Oh, it's German. Well, of course they're doing some shit. Can we do some shit over here? Every other country's cracking down like a motherfucker except for us right now. Let's see what America First has to say tonight. Anything good? Or is it just going to be all... What's going on, X? Been doing that all night. Anybody else noticed? Been a long time to do shit. Oh, I guess Elon Musk and Trump are fighting again? I don't know. I don't really care about Elon Musk, but...
Terminal 1, and we're shutting it down. We got thousands of people out here. We're saying, ICE, go home. It's a citywide day of strike action, no work, no school, no shopping, using the power of the working class to kick ICE out of Minnesota. And if they don't leave after today, we need to strike again, but even bigger. Get more workers out.
So let's make it very clear. The reports all say the airports are running just fine. They haven't shut anything down. The airports are running just hunky-dory. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Now, more co-workers organized to shut the city down even more.
But you know what?
Even when we do kick ICE...
They're talking about this on the news like any of us in other states give a fuck about your stupid state. Oh, a bunch of Somalis getting to go without because you're fucking retarded? Holy shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're going to shut everything down? I got an idea for you. No, that might be called inciting, fucking telling them to go do something. Why don't you strike your electric companies right in the middle of this cold snap? You seem smart enough to do that, right? Why don't you go strike the things that run your city and shut your city down right in the middle of this cold snap when people need heat and people need everything that's run by the economy? Because this is going to be the worst cold snap. You guys, guess what I'm going to be doing probably? Guess what? I think I'm going to go to the beach or go fishing because it's going to be 85 degrees here over the weekend. It was 83 today in Florida. So I think I might go fishing. I might, uh-oh. Her husband was let out of jail and her ICE agents waiting.
There were ICE agents outside and we didn't notice, and when we were walking out of the county jail, they were waiting right there in the corner, and they just took him from me, and I'm asking for help.
Oh, you people are so stupid. And you've seen me in my bathroom in the house fucking taking a shower, you dumb asshole.
Asking for your help.
Ow, I just stepped on something.
I came here with my husband to pay some, and there were ICE agents outside, and we didn't notice. when we were walking out of the county jail,
Everything I have works.
They were waiting right there in the corner, and they just took him from me and I'm asking for help.
Oh,
5 kids. Please help me.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is the best picture. I'm going to make a shirt out of this. I'm going to make a shirt out of this tonight. This is a shirt. We're going to, look what we're going to do. We're going to, why did it pull up like that? Anyway, we're going to right click that, save image as. We're going to put that in a support your local ICE agent shirt. Yeah, man. Look at that shit. Let me get you right in on that. That stuff sucks, too. That's that OC prison spray. That stuff sticks to you like fucking, I don't even know what to say, like the spray foam. What about their morality? Let's go see some morality.
Me? How to be refined? Excuse me. You are the ignorant and I am the knowledgeable. Please step aside because the last hope for America is in Islam. We are the ones that will remind them of the truth.
First of all, your food is disgusting. Let's not watch that. Your food is gross. I mean, it's really fucking gross. You all smell horrible. When you shit in a bathroom, it's like you just fucking killed somebody. And you smell funky because of all the spices you use. I don't understand where people are talking about bland food in America. I've never had bland food in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. We have the best food. We got biscuits and gravy, bacon, fucking brown gravy and fucking meat, fucking steak. We got all the good shit, all the good barbecue. What the fuck you got? Some rice with some fucking curry on it and some hot shit that tastes like someone's asshole. Your whole country literally smells like somebody's asshole that hadn't been washed in a few weeks. Come on, bro. Let's get to the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is you wouldn't be in America if it was such a shitty country. You would be in your own country if it was so fucking great. But you're not. You're in my country. Because my country is the greatest country on the planet. Oh, no, it's not. I hate America. Then get the fuck out. You won't. The only country in the world where you can hate your country and not get kicked the fuck out. Minneapolis is just falling. Oh, God. What's going on here? This looks like a comedy. Why do Somalis have large foreheads? Because they're all inbred.
We got these Somali pirates out there on the high seas, right? And they're rocking these.
Oh, God, that's a shirt. Oh, God. I mean, that's going to be a nice shirt, buddy. I'll redo it, but yes, that's going to be a new Somali ice shirt.
But here's the kicker. Those big foreheads ain't
with
just
Trump on the war pig.
They're like the ultimate pirate gear. Now, imagine you're chilling on your ship, and out of nowhere, these pirates pull up. But it ain't their ships that spot you first. It's their giant foreheads. They got this sixth sense kind of thing going on, like they can feel the waves, telling them where the loot is at. And when it comes to hijacking, those foreheads are like solar panels, soaking up all that sun and keeping the pirates energized. They're out there, navigating the ocean, forehead first, using their big brain energy to outsmart everyone on the water. It's like...
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, sir, for making that. Oh. Well, guys, we're an hour in. I hope you have a blessed night. I got to get off here and make some shirts for tomorrow and get ready for that little rally they're going to have out here tomorrow. I want you to keep in mind, I'm going to go ahead and call it. A bunch of geriatric old people, and the only thing they're going to be resisting is the fucking nursing home and shit in their pants. Let's take another recap on the... I don't know if you can see it, but... Everybody have a blessed night. Be safe out here with the Berserker Patriot Store channel. Shopify account will be released tomorrow, and so will Berserker Patriot Store on Google My Business, which is already on there. I just got to take everything that's on and off and add a payment feature and size feature and shit. Love you guys. Have a good night.